our life fates. And now details of the news. Rivers State Administrator Vice Admiral retired Bokete Kweyabas has announced that his administration have saved 5 billion naira from the August salary bill after carrying out a comprehensive staff verification exercise that will now be redirected to critical projects that will drive the state's development. Vice Admiral Ibas made the disclosure during the 2025 Civil Service Week celebration which held at the Dr. Obiwale Conference Center in Port Harcourt. Tamno Barabi Ibulubo reports.
This year's celebration is themed 5 years to 2030, accelerating public service delivery for sustainable future, with the sub-team empowering the Rivers State Civil Service, a new era of innovation, productivity, and excellence. It was used to announce the Civil Service Pledge, vision, and mission, while the administrator of the state unveiled and launched the handbook and the bureaucrat magazine of the State Civil Service. Vice Admiral Abbas said various training programs were organized for different categories of civil servants to strengthen their capacity to perform, with verification exercise being a huge success, providing accurate data for effective planning, compulsory enrollment of workers on the health protection program, and plans to enroll them on a group life insurance scheme to guarantee prompt benefit to families of deceased workers.
I have taken a step to improve accountability in local government service by appointing and inaugurating the board to the Local Government Service Commission. Most importantly, to ensure proper personnel records, we are conducting the first ever biometric data capture exercise for local government workers in the state. We seamlessly conducted the verification of staff and pensioners in the state public service. The result of this exercise, recently concluded, is seen in the leakages we have plugged and the huge amount of savings we have made for the state. As of today, sum of over 5 billion naira from salaries and pension bills have been saved from the August way bill.
The administrator expressed gratitude to the state workforce, which he described as the backbone of his administration, whose dedication and support have sustained the peace enjoyed in the state.
I am pleased that my administration has taken concrete steps to retool the civil service through training and professional development, as well as provision of conducive work environment and equipment.
Acting Head of Service, Yinki Brown, affirmed the celebration themed around accelerating public service delivery, ushering in a new season of productivity and distinction for Rivers State workers. Program Director of Galaxy Backbone, Mr. Wumi Agbotuma, representing the Managing Director, Professor Ibrahim Adeyaju, delivered a theme lecture titled Digital Transformation and its Impact on Public Service Delivery, the Nigerian federal government experience, an opportunity for Rivers State, explaining that integrating technology into modern workplace enhances learning, working, and growth experiences of workers. Tamuno Barabi Ibulubo, Rstv News.
The Nigeria Air Force has announced the Commission's direct short service 34 enlistment exercise. A statement released by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Information and Communications, Dr. Anna Serawu, said it commenced with the advertisement of the exercise in Daily Trust and the Nation's newspaper of 26 August 2025, as well as online registration, which will run through the 27th of August to 7th of October 2025. According to the statement, interested candidates are encouraged to visit the online portal at www.nafrecruitment.com.airforce.mil.ng. It urged all chairmen of local government areas, traditional rulers, and other stakeholders in the state to sensitize interested applicants of this opportunity, adding that the application is free. Now, the city of Port Harcourt bubbled with merriment and fanfare at the weekend with the Boile Festival, and as part of identifying with the cultures and traditions of the people, Indomie noodles participated in this year's edition. themed Indomie Bole Fest experience, a taste of home. The event, which took place at the Yakubu Gowon Stadium Elekaya in Port Harcourt, featured games, dances, cooking competitions, and serving of different Indomie flavors. Uboka Umeda, who covered the event, reports that the campaign focus is the master brand Indomie, while the flavor spotlight is crayfish flavor. His reports.
Bole Festival is an annual event held in Port Harcourt, the garden city of Nigeria. A delicious street food, no one ever tastes it and does not want a second helping or experience. Bole is simply roasted plantain served with a spicy sauce and fish, usually accompanied by yam or potatoes. This festival has significantly expanded since inception, attracting thousands of food lovers, usually spiced with live music, cooking competitions, and cultural activities. To identify with one of the cultures and tradition of Port Harcourt people, Indomie Noodles partnered the organizers, bringing various flavors from their pantry.
There are different flavors. So Indomie crayfish flavor is actually synonymous to culture. That's why we've come here with it. We also have the Indomie chicken flavor, which is synonymous to mother and children. So we also have the kids area, which we will also be sampling. We'll be giving the children a lot of Indomie to eat and a lot of fun activities to engage in.
I won. It's a bit tricky, but Indomie. It's a good company. Their product is amazing. I've tried so many flavors and they are superb. Chicken.
Ramotalahi Folashade Adeni is the regional brand manager of the company, who explains why Indomie was at the Bole Festival this year. Adeni added that Indomie has in so many ways satisfied the hunger needs of many Nigerians while also maintaining its #1 position as a staple food.
There is no other noodles like Indomie. That's why people say I love my Indomie, because Indomie noodles, the flavor is different, the taste is different, and apart from that, we are not just here as a brand to get people Indomie noodles. We support people. We support youth, we support family, we support culture. So we go beyond just offering noodles.
On-site attractions and games caught the eyes of fun lovers at the event. They also spoke about the different Indomie flavors and their preferences.
Personally, I prefer the normal noodles, the normal Indomie table. Eating this is like I was like a very small child. When Indomie was 13 naira, at least in my time, that's when I've been eating it. So it's very nice.
Renowned chefs competed to create the best dishes, judged by culinary experts and celebrities. Winners went home with lots of prizes, including cash, while fun lovers were served with free Indomie meals. Performances by local and international artists, comedians, and dancers added pep to the festival. The Bole Festival was nothing short of a celebration of all forms of cultures, music, fun, and lots more. Uboka Umeda, Rstv News.
Guinness Nigeria made a splash at the recent Bole Festival held at the Yakubu Gowon Stadium in Port Harcourt. The brand brought its Shine's Brightest campaign to life, to the delight of 8,000 festival goers with its refreshing, stout and engaging experiences. Uboka Umeda again reports.
Guinness Nigeria PLC flawlessly infused the event with unparalleled burst of shines. The lively two-day celebration, which was a fusion of roasted plantain, drinks, games and live music, saw Guinness Stout refresh fun lovers with its array of brands. Guests were also treated to a 360-degree photo shoot as well as a variety of games. Madam Odinakachi Njoko, the senior brand manager, Guinness Nigeria PLC, shared why they were at the festival.
Guinness is synonymous with celebrating uniqueness of people, uniqueness of Nigerians. And as we know, here in the city of Port Harcourt, Bole is synonymous with Port Harcourt. If you visit Port Harcourt and you've never eaten Bole, then your visit in Port Harcourt is not complete. So in line with uniqueness, celebration of authenticity, the people, culture and food, Guinness is here in partnership with the platform Bole Fest to celebrate the heritage and culture of the Port Harcourt people.
While joining other enthusiasts for a memorable experience, the company's manager sued for responsible drinking.
With our 75 years existence in Nigeria, Guinness has been the biggest advocate of responsible drinking, not just in Nigeria but all over the world. And why people are enjoying Guinness paired and the Guinness combo, Guinness paired with Bole, Guinness paired with other things and having fun. Consumers here are also encouraged to enjoy Guinness responsibly.
Some fun lovers said the festival was a perfect platform for Guinness to amplify its purpose. They described the drink as their go-to because of the soothing relief it brings.
I'm glad to be here. This place is amazing. I think Guinness is an amazing drink, and personally, I'm a creator, so I drink it when I want to wind down. When I have, backlogs of work or, piled up stress or videos I've not edited, I drink Guinness. I give people Guinness. I live Guinness.
As the ultimate enabler in the world of alcoholic drinks, Guinness continues to champion the can-do spirit of Nigerians while promoting the greater good for all. At this year's Bole Festival, patrons had a blast, playing games and winning prizes, especially when the Guinness team mounted the main stage. Ogboka Umeda, Rstv News.
Now, as part of activities backing this year's New Yam Festival, also known as Hozuzu Festival of the people of Elele Kingdom in Ikore local government area of Rivers State, the chairman of Olo Host Communities Development Trust, Godwin Ndubisi Wolu, has charged sons and daughters of Elele to remain united and committed in fostering peace and development in the state. Wolu gave the charge during the annual wrestling festival held at School 4 in Elele, Okinale. Manuel Meyono has the report.
The wrestling championship known as Egelege or Ite is significant in Ikore culture as a tool for social cohesion, a test of male strength and readiness for adulthood. It is also a platform for cultural expression and entertainment, which serves as an annual event that fosters unity among communities, promotes traditional values, and offers a means of document, preserve their cultural heritage through various activities like music, dance, and rituals. The chairman of Olo Host Communities Development Trust, Godwin Ndubisi Wolu, said the essence is to showcase the rich culture of Elele, emphasizing the need for youth to come together, make friends, love one another in the interest of all. Wolu advised the youth in the area to shun violence and embrace peace, as no meaningful development can be attracted in an atmosphere of rancor and acrimony. Hence, all hands must be on deck in order to move the kingdom to greater heights. According to him, the 2025 New Yam Festival is one among the best celebrated in the kingdom, as it features traditional songs, cultural displays, and many more.
Here today to showcase our culture, and that's why I have decided to bring people out today for us to celebrate Ikore land, for us to celebrate Ikore culture, for us to celebrate Elele. Culture was in existence before we were born. It will not die in our hands. My advice to everybody is that you must keep your hands clean.
The King of Elele Kingdom, His Royal Majesty Eze Marcus Odumawoyike, while addressing his people, said the wrestling is an extension of Hozuzu Festival, which serves as a yardstick for judging young men, marking their entry into adulthood and identifying them as members of specific age grades. The monarch said September 6th every year will be a day set aside for the wrestling festival, which is a unifying factor that unites the people.
The message here is that I want peace throughout the Elele Kingdom and Alimini. That's the major message. And to crave the indulgence of helping our forefathers to be remembered for their work well done when they were living. We don't want to leave any stone unturned. And that is why we have gathered everybody here today to see that the old relics of the forefathers are never left out.
Chairman Organizing Committee Emmanuel Obua thanked Godwin Wallo for funding the sponsorship of the festival and the distribution of yam, goat, food items to 5 communities of Olo for the festival celebration.
What we are doing now is to see how we can sustain this culture. Over the years, we have not been doing things like this.
Meanwhile, Wallo and stakeholders in the kingdom paid a courtesy visit to the palace of the Nyenwali Elele, His Royal Majesty Eze Marcos Odumawonyike, to obtain his prayers and blessings. Emmanuel Emenyonu, Rstv News.
Now, do you love and care about Rivers State and her peace? If yes, let's build and take her to greater heights. It is a task you and I must accomplish. Always remember, you can watch Rstv News live on Facebook and YouTube at Rstv Online. You can also subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. And still to come on the news, ECOWAS strengthens regional health response to Lassa fever. And in sports, National Sports Commission inaugurates panel to oversee 20 sports federations polls. Details of these and more on the flip side this day.
Power Oil Light. Light enough for movement. Real enough for taste. Power Oil. My choice for my family. They always come back for seconds. I know why. Power Oil. My choice for my family.
The Omega Power Ministries OPM Worldwide presents Dr. Jesus Night with Coconut. It is a night of divine healing. It is a night of God's visitation with divine favor. It is a night of instant miracles, signs and wonders. It is a night of total transformation. It is a night where yokes will be broken, mantles will be released, and great destinies will be activated. Date, Friday, 5th September 2025. Time, 8 p.m. till dawn. Venue, OPM headquarters, Dr. Jesus City, Mbodo Alu, Rivers State, Nigeria. Come with your coconut and receive what heaven has reserved for you.
OPM, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
Power Oil Light. Light enough for movement. Real enough for taste. Power Oil. My choice for my family. They always come back for seconds. I know why. Power Oil. My choice for my family.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Power Oil Light. Light enough for movement. Real enough for taste. Power Oil. My choice for my family. They always come back for seconds. I know why. Power Oil. My choice for my family.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Power Oil Light. Light enough for movement. Real enough for taste. Power Oil. My choice for my family. They always come back for seconds. I know why. Power Oil. My choice for my family.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Welcome back. You're still watching the Rstv World News. And now to the rest of our reports. The House of Representatives Committee on Land Transport has given the Minister of Transportation, Saidu Ahmed Al-Khali, 48 hours to appear before it regarding the recent derailment of an Abuja-Kaduna-bound train carrying 618 passengers. During the investigative hearing, the committee expressed frustration regarding the minister's absence. Deputy House spokesman Honorable Philip Agbese criticized the minister's behavior as a display of incompetence and disrespect for both Nigerians and Parliament. Honorable Cyril Hart pointed out that the incident highlighted serious deficiencies in the integrity of the nation's rail infrastructure. Minister of Environment Balarabe Abbas Lawal has assured Nigerians that the federal government is committed to ensuring cleaner air, healthier lungs, and a safer environment through the commissioning of a vehicular air emission testing center. Represented by the Permanent Secretary Adam Mohammed Kambari, the minister inaugurated the center in Maraba, Nasarawa State. The facility was established under the framework of the National Clean Air Program (NCAP) and commissioned in commemoration of the 2025 International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies. The center will serve as a hub for scientific testing, research, and policy enforcement, ensuring that the quality of air we breathe meets acceptable standards. It will also support our climate commitments, our public health objectives, and our pursuit of sustainable development. 3 persons have died in internally displaced persons IDP camp in Shiroro local government area of Niger State due to poor healthcare and food shortages. The desk officer of Gwada camp, Husseini Al-Hassan, disclosed this during the distribution of 30 million naira worth of humanitarian relief materials donated by the North-South Power Foundation, NSPF. Al-Hassan explained that 2 newborn babies recently died during childbirth at the Gwada camp, while an elderly woman also lost her life at the Kuta camp. He said the IDPs from Kauri and Basa communities have been living in Gwada camp for more than 6 years because of insecurity. He lamented that despite the long stay, the camps still lack adequate health care services, food, and other basic necessities, making life difficult for displaced families. And on the foreign scene now, Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has reaffirmed its commitment to tackling Lassa fever through stronger regional cooperation. At the 2nd ECOWAS Lassa Fever International Conference taking place in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire, leaders and health experts are discussing strategies to combat one of West Africa's most persistent public health challenges. Prime Minister of Cote d'Ivoire, Robert Boege Mambe, said an epidemic in one ECOWAS country is an epidemic in all, urging government to strengthen regional cooperation. Nigeria's Minister of Health, Professor Muhammad Ali Pate, noted that Lassa fever continues to strain health systems, attack health workers, and threaten livelihoods. Cote d'Ivoire's Minister of Health, Pierre Ngo-Dimba, said recommendations from the summit will guide future policies and responses to the burden of Lassa fever. And now sports. The National Sports Commission, NSC, has inaugurated a 7-member electoral committee to conduct elections into 20 national sports federations. The committee is tasked with ensuring a transparent and hitch-free process for federations including aquatics, chess, handball, golf, karate, draft, fives, and tennis. Others on the list are wrestling, wushu, kung fu, Scrabble, hockey, badminton, boxing, taekwondo, squash, rackets, traditional sport, rugby, kickboxing, and deaf sports. Speaking at the inauguration, NSC Chairman Malam Shehu Diko expressed the confidence in the committee's ability to deliver a credible process. Chairman of the Electoral Committee, Dr. Simon Ebojaye, pledged that his team would draw on their experience and expertise to ensure the elections are conducted successfully. And now, do you love and care about Rebel State and her peace? If yes, let's build and take her to greater heights. For it is a task you and I must accomplish. Always remember, you can watch Rstv News live on Facebook, at YouTube, at Rstv Online. You can also subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. And now to end the news, let's take a look at some of our major stories. Rebel State Administrator Vice Admiral retired Ibokete Kweabas has announced that his administration saved 5 billion naira from the August salary bill after carrying out a comprehensive staff verification exercise that will now be redirected to critical projects that will drive the state's development. The House of Representatives Committee on Land and Transport has given the Minister of Transportation, Saidu Ahmed Al-Khali, 48 hours to appear before it regarding the recent derailment of an Abuja-Kaduna-bound train carrying 618 passengers. We had also brought a report that three persons had died in internally displaced persons IDP camp in Shiroro local government area of Niger State due to poor healthcare and food shortages. And that's how we saw the world today on the World News. Thank you so much for being my company from start to finish. My name is Emily Tari Mberu. To have an amazing night's rest.